Mimi Rogers was never your typical Hollywood star. She had beauty, brains, and boldness, and she wasn't afraid to break the rules. While many actresses followed a clear path to fame, Mimi walked her own road, choosing roles and making decisions that often shocked and fascinated the public. Her life has been a wild mix of drama, controversy, transformation, and talent. From starring in gripping thrillers to bearing it all for Playboy, and from her marriage to Tom Cruise to becoming a serious poker player, Mimi Rogers built a career and a reputation that is anything but boring. Born Miriam and Spickler in Coral Gables, Florida, in 1956, Mimi's early life was shaped by constant change. Her father, a civil engineer, was also a committed Scientologist. This connection led to the family moving around a lot: Virginia, Arizona, England, and eventually Los Angeles. These moves gave her a unique perspective on life, growing up around different people and cultures. Before anyone in Hollywood even knew her name, Mimi spent her time doing charity work, helping people, and living a quieter life far from the spotlight. It's a side of her that rarely gets mentioned, but it helped shape the strong, independent woman she would later become. As she stepped into acting, Mimi didn't waste time. She shared a small apartment with Kirstie Alley, another future star and fellow Scientologist. Mimi's early career was built on appearances in hit TV shows like Hill Street Blues, Magnum, P.I., and Heart to Heart. These roles helped her build experience and confidence. But it was in 1987, when she starred in Someone to Watch Over Me, that people started seeing her as more than just another actress. She brought something different, something bold and mysterious. It wasn't just about looks or charm. Mimi had presence. Then came The Rapture in 1991. Her role as Sharon, a woman who changes her entire life after a spiritual awakening, was unlike anything she had done before. Her performance left critics stunned. Robin Wood, one of the most respected film critics of the time, even called it one of the greatest performances in Hollywood history. Mimi wasn't just making movies, she was making statements. Her acting had depth and edge, and she wasn't afraid to take on roles that others might avoid. She even earned an Independent Spirit Award nomination, proof that she had truly arrived as a serious actress. But she wasn't done surprising people. In 1993, she posed nude for Playboy. The world had questions, but Mimi had answers. She said she wanted to celebrate her body before having children. While the photos caused controversy, they also showed a woman in full control of her image, confident, fearless, and unapologetic. Just 2 years later, she starred in Full Body Massage, a sensual drama directed by Nicholas Regg. The film was raw, emotional, and honest, and it once again showed how committed she was to taking bold risks in her career. In 1994, her performance in Reflections on a Crime earned her a Best Actress award at the Seattle International Film Festival. She played a death row inmate with such intensity that it reminded everyone just how talented she really was. Mimi wasn't afraid to switch things up. In 1997, she showed her funny side in Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, a movie that became a pop culture hit. A year later, she took on a role in Lost in Space, reaching an even wider audience. But acting wasn't her only skill. Since her teen years, she had been a strong poker player. And in 2003, she shocked fans again, this time at the poker table. Mimi began competing in professional poker tournaments and even landed a spot on the board of directors for the World Poker Tour. She wasn't just playing for fun, she was winning, proving her sharp mind and competitive nature. Her personal life, especially her marriage to Tom Cruise, has always drawn headlines. They got married in 1987, and many say Mimi was the one who introduced Tom to Scientology. That link would go on to shape much of his life and career. Their marriage ended in 1990, but the reasons behind the split still raise eyebrows. In a 1993 Playboy interview, Mimi revealed that Tom had considered becoming a monk, which she said affected their marriage on a personal level. Some reports even suggested that Scientology leader David Miscavige played a role in ending the relationship, possibly to help Cruise move on to Nicole Kidman. No matter what the tabloids said, Mimi stayed focused. She never tried to fit into Hollywood's expectations. She made her own choices, whether it meant starring in indie films, posing for controversial photos, or playing cards in a high-stakes tournament. Her story isn't just about fame or scandal, it's about freedom. She did things her way and never apologized for it. That's what makes her so interesting. She didn't just follow the rules, she rewrote them. Even today, when people talk about fearless women in Hollywood, Mimi Rogers still comes up. She never stopped pushing boundaries, and her work continues to spark conversation. From emotional roles to edgy performances and unexpected hobbies, she remains one of the most unique figures in the entertainment world. If you've enjoyed hearing her story, leave a comment with your favorite Mimi Rogers moment and let us know what you think about her fearless choices. And don't forget to subscribe for more bold stories from the world of Hollywood.